It's been a rocky start for Marlborough's boys basketball team. They hosted Wachusett and were looking to get their first win of the season. Alexandra Grace has highlights from the game and is here to tell us if the Panthers were able to make it happen. Al?
Hey Alicia, thank you. Panthers basketball isn't starting off the season the way they'd like. After losing their first two games against Algonquin and then St. John's, they had a chance to turn things around with a home game against Wachusett. Let's take a look now and see if they were able to get it done. Wachusett gets off to an early lead. Alex Cooper with the layup from behind the board. But Marlborough keeps up. Proppy Yayi, sick name. The fadeaway jump shot puts the first set of points up on the board for the Panthers. Wachusett turns the ball over. Jacob Goulet feeds it to Xavier Lugo. Big Proppy coming up with the rebound to finish it. The Mountaineers are up 20-10 going into the second quarter. They pass the ball around. Zach Berman wide open. He shoots for three. Ooh, drains it. Joe Capadonna with a no-look pass to Goulet. He drives hard to the basket for two. Capadonna again for three. Doesn't get it, but he gets the offensive rebound and settles for two instead. Not bad. At the half, the Panthers are only down 11. The score 29-18. But the Mountaineers just would not slow down. They break away in the second half to take this one. A final score, 59-34. Marlborough with the record now of 0-3. Switching gears now to Panthers hockey, they played in the Burroughs Cup facing Wachusett and Westboro. Even though the Panthers got off to an early lead, they lost to Wachusett 6-3. Marlborough was able to bounce back, clinching their first win of the season, beating Westboro 3-1. I caught up with the Panthers at practice to get their thoughts on the start of their season.
I thought overall we played pretty well. We got off to a good start. We jumped on them early. We got up 2. Then Wachusett battled back. They're a very good team, so it was a good test for us. I think ultimately our inexperience showed in that game because we got the lead again in the second period, and then once we lost it in the second period, we had a couple of mistakes and a few breakdowns that really cost us the game.
I saw we worked real hard and we didn't quit, but we just got nervous, I think it was, we just started to make a lot of mistakes late in the game that we shouldn't have made. We did good at the beginning of the game and then we just kind of fell apart.
What were some of the things that were going wrong specifically?
We really didn't get enough shots. Weren't playing that well in the defensive zone. Things really just kind of fell apart and we weren't doing our jobs like we know we should have. It was definitely rough losing to them. Our rivalry, them kicking us out of the playoffs the past 2 years. So we're just going to come to the next game ready to beat them and show them that it's going to be a different season.
The second game against Westboro, I thought they played a little bit better in that game and they came away with the win. So that was a good sign that they bounced back from a tough loss against Wachusett to pick up their first win this year. So I was happy about that.
We went into that game knowing what we needed to do, changed a couple things up. Did all the adjustments we needed and came out with the win.
You got to go out there and you got to show them that you're not nervous out there and you're not making the mistakes and you're ready to go out there and play your game. And, that's a big thing. Some of the younger kids are a lot nervous out there, so you got to show them that you're not nervous. You got to tell them, be like, listen, we can do this. And that's all it is.
For most of these guys, the important thing will be getting game experience. I think guys getting a little more comfortable, guys knowing their role a little bit better. Wachusett's a big, strong, physical team. Against Westboro, they had a little bit more time, and I think that might have made the difference for some of the guys.
The Panthers have their first home game of the season on Saturday at the Naven Arena. The game's against Auburn. Puck drops at 7 p.m. Happy New Year, Alicia. Back to you.
Thanks, Al. Happy New Year to you, too.